Did you know that Smart works directly within Google? That is from Google Drive, opening up any of your lessons, any of your content. That's Google Classroom, deploying it to your students, or of course through the Lumio by Smart app straight within Google. So if I go home directly on the smartboard here into the Android, I can go into Google Classroom here, and then within Google Classroom I can set my classwork, creating an assignment, and from here of course I can look straight to my Google Drive, and within my Google Drive you can see all of your normal lessons that you will deploy normally, but also actually your Lumio by Smart lessons that you can send directly as part of an assignment or any other way of actually sending content to your students. Within Google Drive itself, you can see all of your lesson content, and here you can see your Lumio lessons that are highlighted with the little Firefly logo there as well. Or if I wanted to open up a Google Slides, I can click and hold and open with Lumio by Smart, greatly cutting down on work time for everybody. Within Lumio itself, I can actually start the lesson here. And as I start the lesson, it will start for all users as well, whatever device they are working on, from a Chromebook to anything else as well. And then as I forward next on the page here, then it's going forward next for them as well. As I start inking and annotating within it, that is going to annotate for the students as well. I could even, if I wish to, change it to a collaborative space where they can work together, or an individual handout where we can actually have their own work as well, and add assessments and gamification and different activities to that as well. Straight from within the Android unit itself, I have got my files. And straight from the files, it's going to bring in those files from your Google Drive already, and I can actually access those straight from my Google Drive, straight from the top menu there. Or find all Lumio lessons from my Google Drive, and my Lumio lessons are going to be brought to the board straight, nice and simple. Using Lumio by Smart with Google Classroom, Google, everything else with Google as well, it makes it a flexible tool. It's a place where we can have active learning and collaboration. A great place to transform your learning content, to ignite engagement, and of course to capture that insight into their learning.